If you don't like how your raw files look initially in Darktable or the exposure is off, and you want to mimic more what your camera renders on its JPEG preview, what you can try to do is use the base curve. So the way you can do that is first deactivate the tone mapping process module of Filmic. It could also be your setup with Sigmoid, but I have Filmic right here, so I'll deactivate it. So now you can see the image is a little bit more washed out. And then I can type in the base curve and then activate it. So this base curve module, it tries to replicate or render the same JPEG preview that you see on your camera. It has like a general camera model and then a specific camera model. So what I can also do is I can click right here, and I shot this with the camera Canon EOS 6D. So I can click on that and you can see it is a lot more brighter than what I was working with when I had the filmic process module. And if I don't like this, I can always adjust the base curve here. But if you have to end up using the base curve, then it's kind of redundant. So it's probably better just to stick with the filmic or sigmoid tone mapping processes. There's also a different module or process here for preserving the colors, but usually you want to keep these at the default of Canon EOS 6D or whatever base curve it rendered here. Now this base curve is a hit or a miss. So for example, I can go to a different few photos. I can go to this photo here. I'll make sure it's reset. And then I will deactivate the filmic RGB. So you don't want filmic RGB combined with the base curve or the base curve combined with the sigmoid, because you're going to be adding like double tone mapping or double dynamic range rendering or fixing, unless you're going for like a specific type of creative look. But anyways, I'll type in base curve here and I will activate it here. And now you can see the exposure is a little bit better than what filmic was producing in terms of the tone mapping of the light in this image. I can also go to the Canon EOS 6D, see how that looks. And so we can see the base curve for my camera model. It does add a little bit more exposure to the specific camera model of the EOS 6D. And as I was saying, it's a hit or a miss. So for example, I can go to this landscape photo. I'll make sure this is reset. And you can see it's a little bit on the underexposure side. So I will deactivate filmic RGB. And I will add the base curve, and now it looks a lot more better in terms of increasing the highlights, but it is a little bit overblown here. I can click on the clipping indicator to see what's happening here. So it's getting overexposed here, underexposed here. And if I go to EOS 6D, the same issue here. So I will deactivate this base curve and then I'll go back to filmic. And let's take a look at how this looks. So this looks better in the highlights here, but you can see it's underexposed. So it's a trial and error of getting the exposure correct or which one you want to start with. Now, I'm going to deactivate filmic and take a look at sigmoid actually. See how it looks here. And yeah, so sigmoid and filmic look roughly the same in this scenario. I will deactivate the clipping indicator. And now if you want to start with a certain tone mapping module initially, what you can do is go to the settings here, go to processing, and right now I'm on scene referred filmic, right? If you want Darktable to use like one of the camera models, the base curve, you can use display referred legacy. And if there's a specific camera model like the 6D in my case, you can auto apply per camera base curve preset like that. You will have to close and restart Darktable. Sometimes this works, sometimes it doesn't with the auto apply pixel and auto apply per camera. It may not work. You may have to re-import your photos to see if this works. You guys can try it out, but other than that, I just rather keep it on filmic, keep it at the default values. The most important thing to know out of this tutorial is that the base curve does exist, and if you don't get a good render of your raw files, just play with the sigmoid or the filmic or go right to the base curve. And if you guys enjoyed this video, you know what to do. And as always, live easy, sleep breezy, and stay lovely.